All right, so earlier today we sent out an email about pulse therapy. Pulse therapy, most often called shockwave therapy, or if you look in the research articles, it's called extracorporeal shockwave therapy, or EWST for short. And we're getting a lot of feedback saying, well, what is it? And to best describe that, it's easiest for me to do a video. So here we are. I've got two things going on right now. I have the live Facebook video that's happening live on Facebook and YouTube. So if you're joining me there, hi, welcome. I'm not always going to be looking at you because right above you, I've got the camera set up that I'm recording those that got the text message and the email earlier that were asking the questions. So for those of you, hello. So here's the deal. Shockwave therapy, I'm using it on myself right now because I've hiked about 60 miles in August and did a lot of vertical feet, so up and down with heavy backpack, and my knees have paid for it. So they're not at a point where I would consider even doing PRP or a stem cell injection at this point. So what I'm going to do to help get them better, help them heal, is I'm going to do what you can't see is right now on my, well, the camera can see it. On my left leg, I've already done the shockwave therapy or the pulse wave therapy, and now it's getting lasered. So what I'm going to do on this one is I'm going to shockwave this one so you guys can see it, and I'll explain it as we do it. Let me just make sure I've got everything set up and squared away here. Yes, I do. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, this is the applicator. I don't know if you can see the machine or not. The camera, yes, can kind of see it. But I'm going to take the shockwave therapy over the joint space on my knee. And what's going to happen is you're going to hear a clicking sound, which is a sound wave or an acoustic wave that's actually shot into the joint space. And what that does is it creates micro trauma into the joint, and it actually tricks the body into thinking that it's more injured than it actually is, and so your body will release growth factors and cytokines and other chemicals to help that healing process. So the way it works is there's a foot pedal down here that I'm going to hit, and I'm just going to go back and forth on the joint. That clicking sound is the sound wave. It doesn't hurt unless I go over the bony part of the knee, and then it smarts just a little bit. But overall, it's very non-invasive. And the offer we sent out earlier today was to actually do this on a joint for free. Part of the whole, helping get through this whole COVID stuff. You can actually schedule to do this. Normally it's about $125 to do this. But we do have some spots available that you can try this out, and it won't cost you anything. So that's what shockwave therapy is. That's what it looks like. I'm personally going to follow this up with a little bit of laser because I can, and because it will actually help the joint to heal faster. So I'm going to shut off the video camera. Thanks. I hope that answers your questions about what shockwave therapy is. We use it for inflamed and arthritic joints, and I'll keep the live feed going, so if you guys have questions, you can shoot them out to me. So let me shut off the camera. Thanks for joining me.